Hello my brothers, this is Sergio for Practical Combat. I hope everybody's having a nice week, and at the moment you see this video, please don't subscribe. I actually think it's better if you don't subscribe. I want to talk about sparring, and I want to talk about reasons not to compete. The other day I was talking to a friend on Instagram who is writing a book about self-defense, but he claims to have been in competitions. However, he doesn't have any videos to prove that he has been. And he told me one of the reasons why he doesn't compete is because he thinks competition is not good for real fighting or application. I'm being honest, out of my heart, I think that's a mistake. Because many competitions like MMA allows you to kick to the groin, no, but to the legs. All the thigh, you can kick inside, outside, back. Most MMA circuits allow you to kick to the knee as well. I want you to look at my eyes when I'm talking to you, bro. Listen, majority of MMA circuits allow you to foot stomp, allow you to kick any part of the knee, especially the back. You can do oblique kicks. Also, MMA allows you to push. You can do standing on bars if you can do it. You can catch a punch like many traditional martial arts claim, but if you don't do it, it's because you don't have the ability. Also, headbutt is a really good tool. It's not allowed in MMA, but to headbutt an opponent, you also need to understand grappling. And if you don't know how to grapple, how are you gonna get into a situation where you are so close to your opponent that you can hit with your head that person? I also have to mention, if headbutts are allowed, your opponent is also gonna train to headbutt you. Small joint manipulations like wrist locks and fingers. Again, if you can do a wrist lock to your opponent, and if you can do like a finger technique or finger control to your opponent, he can do it to you too. So you're just giving more weapons to your opponent as well. So if you don't know how to spar and how to really grapple and how to do strikes, you won't be able to get that close to a trained fighter to do those techniques. And the bad news is he can do it to you too. My opinion is the majority of people who claim they don't like to go to competition that is not based on reality, that the reality is what is on the street. It's just they are afraid to show themselves that they are not as good as they think they are. Biting is a way to go. No, it's not. You're not a dog. You're not a pit bull. Biting can cause your opponent to get more mad, and he may strike you, and if you have you in a dominant position, he may break your arm. You can also may get AIDS or another disease by catching somebody's blood, and you can get beat up pretty bad. So biting is a valuable option only when you know what to do. And hey Sergio, but I can also don't like UFC fighting because the glove, the MMA glove, don't allow me to strike. The reality check, that's a lie. The boxing glove does not really intervene with your striking, parrying, and blocking. It actually allows you to strike harder. The MMA glove were designed to allow you to have as much mobility as possible. So is that an excuse? Please put an MMA glove and start sparring and start fighting and start hitting a heavy bag, so you will see that what you're saying is not reality based. It's just a myth because you never had it. Sergio, I can also pull hair. Not really, because if you can pull my hair, you can do many amazing stuff like punch me in the eye, punch me in the face, break my nose. What about if my hair is short, so you're not gonna be able to really grab it? What about if I'm bald? So your martial art is only based on you grabbing hair. Sorry bro, you need to try something else, because you can look a female fighting on the street and they could pull and grab hair and doesn't stop the fight, doesn't really give you much of an advance. So I'm so sorry if that's what you're planning to do, and if that's your excuse, don't lie to yourself. Sparring is so good for you, man. It helps you to having the ego in check. It helps you having better reflexes, better coordination. You can try many techniques in a safe manner. Sparring also is good for your brain, as you have to be constantly moving and thinking. So it's a good exercise not only for the body and for the mind. I read that you also release endorphins and burn a lot of like negative stuff that is in your system, like toxins, and it's so good, man. It's so good. You should try it out, and it will upscale your game. With these small and short video clips, I hope I have given you a good idea why it's good to compete and why it's good to spar. I hope that everybody tries it out, and if you can, I would like to request you to send me your sparring videos, to put it on the comment section so we can all share and learn off each other. Guys, without further ado, thank you very much. Have a good day, and I love you, my friends.